Hi, my name is Martez Walker, and in this presentation, I am going to be talking about whether or not a felon has the ability to turn their life around and still get a good job after being convicted. A felon is someone who commits a felony. A felony is more severe than a misdemeanor and can be an offense such as burglary or murder. Studies show that this type of behavior can be caused by being a part of an unhealthy family. The amount of free time given to children of working class parents gives them more opportunities to get into trouble. Also, statistics indicate that men are more likely to commit crime than women. Males dominate in this area 3-1. Next, you will hear from Mr. George, the person who I interviewed to get more information about the subject.
My name is Jesse George. I grew up on the east side of Detroit, Michigan, and I was part of a working class family. I had to mature quickly because I had to make life decisions on my own. I was convicted of attempt to deliver and manufacture marijuana at the ages of 15 and 17. These are both minor felonies. I had to serve 22 days in Macomb County Jail and 1 year probation. I grew up around felons, and there are felons in my family. They are not bad people, it's just some people made poor decisions at times. I will hire a felon, but under certain circumstances. If a felon has taken actions to prove that he or she is a productive person and has the ability to integrate into society, then they still deserve a chance at life and having a career, especially if they develop a skill. It was not hard for me to get a job after being convicted, and I now work at Dick's Sporting Goods. My boss treats me very well and with respect, just like he does with every other employee. Currently, I am seeking 2 bachelor's degrees in computer and electrical engineering. I want to be an engineer that builds new technology for newer model vehicles. Sometimes I do feel like I have been judged or discriminated against by other people after they found out I have committed felonies, but not often. However, I can still be successful even after being convicted and look forward to one day working as an engineer.
I also handed out a survey to a simple random sample of students who are all in the Kresge Library at Oakland University. The survey is made up of students aged 18 to 46, 11 people were males, and 9 were females. There were a total of 20 surveys handed out. They were asked 4 questions related to felons. The results of my survey were the following. About 50% of the people who answered my survey did not know a felon personally. Most of the people that I surveyed will feel comfortable working with a felon or were unsure of how they felt about the situation. 3 people said that they would not hire a felon to work for them. 8 said that they would, and 9 were unsure. Most people felt like the felons do actually deserve to get the same job as non-felons. For those who answered maybe in my survey, they said that the type of felony that a person commits affects whether or not they will feel comfortable working with them, hiring them, or if they deserve to get the same job as non-felons. The interview I conducted revealed that those who commit minor felonies have a good chance of being hired into a decent job after being released, especially if they get a college degree like George is trying to do. The results of my survey revealed that people will hire a felon, but it depends on the type of felony that the person committed, as well as the position that they are trying to be hired for. There were a few limitations to the research. If there was more time, the surveys would have been handed out to more students and not just people in the library at Oakland. Also, a person who committed a more serious felony would have been interviewed so that their life after leaving jail could be compared to George, who only committed minor felonies. This way, I could have found out about how more people felt about hiring felons and about how someone's life is changed if they committed a more severe crime. In conclusion, my research results showed that my sources were correct. George fits the statistics that men are more likely to commit crime than women, and that kids with working class parents are more likely to get into trouble. George grew up in the inner city of Detroit, and it was more likely that he would commit a crime. In addition, the survey results showed that some people would hire a convicted felon. However, the more serious the crime, they committed is, the less likely it is that people will hire them for a good job.